and gentlemen, Darksided do it. They take it out.
So in terms of competition, I'm pretty sure like fighting games was actually the first thing I consider like my actual first competitive game. Like I've played games before, but nothing really gave me the passion that like fighting games has. So I would say MKX was actually the first game that I took competitively. My name is Tasman Stoker. I'm a fighting game player for Darksided and I go by the game tag WAD. I think one of the first things I saw of Mortal Kombat was just when I was younger, always playing like all the Mortal Kombats from the start. Like I remember the first Mortal Kombat I played was Mortal Kombat Trilogy, and then eventually Mortal Kombat X came out. So I just started playing it just because like I was just an MK fan from the start. And then eventually I actually heard about Fatal 8, which was like one of the first Mortal Kombat X tournaments before the game even was released. So once I saw that, I kind of was aware of the tournament scene, but I didn't really know that was something I was interested in. And then eventually, the more I played Mortal Kombat, the more I started to get into it and trying to get better. And then eventually I realized we actually had a scene in Australia, and then that was kind of where it all started. For Mortal Kombat X, I played D'Vorah pretty much for the whole game's life and like still now. So the main reason I played her was she was kind of like a big part in the game story mode. And I guess I just kind of liked the look of her, and then once I started playing her, I just always had fun from the start. I didn't really know what I was doing, but I don't know what it was about her. I just really enjoyed her, and then eventually I got better, and it was like, I guess it just kind of made sense now. Like I couldn't really change to another character at this point. For Injustice, I played Catwoman. Originally I started with Atrocitus because he was who I played in the beta and Catwoman wasn't in there yet. And I don't know, like I had a really rough few first months of Injustice. Like I was just getting bodied, and I was in a character crisis for a good few months. And then eventually, like once I played Catwoman and I put a lot of time into her, it kind of just clicked with my game plan. Like the reason I picked Catwoman was because she has options for everything, and it kind of just helped me learn the game. And once I figured that out, like I just became a way better player overall.
Here we go, Chip. Oh my goodness, unbelievable.
And Wasminator is your BAM 9 champion.
Shake hands, congratulations to Tasman.
So BAM 10, I ended up winning both MKX and Injustice 2, which felt super good because I had a really bad year in Injustice, like for the first half at least. I was getting bodied like constantly. And then I don't know, I guess I just like overcame this big mental block that I had with the game. And once I overcome that, I don't know, I started playing so much better, and I don't know exactly what I did to prepare for that, but once I won both of those titles at BAM, I guess that was when I kind of realized I've kind of won everything that I need to, that I wanted to, sorry, in Australia. Now I was like, it's time to go overseas to see where I'm at and hopefully take some heads. So I pretty much stayed in Melbourne after BAM, and we pretty much just grinded here for like over a week and then went straight to Combo Breaker. So one of the biggest reasons I actually wanted to go to Combo Breaker was, one, just to see where I'm at, and two, just to get that like experience and see if I can compete with internationals at like the highest level for both Injustice and MKX. I've always kind of felt more confident in MKX, but I thought, you know, obviously it's an Injustice Pro Series event, I'm going to enter both games, and I've been putting pretty much all my time into Injustice at that point, so it was a good way just to see where I'm at in terms of both games. For Injustice, I ended up getting 49th. I made the losers final in my pool, but I got double jeopardied by Illusions, Green Arrow. I played him on stream, which was pretty sick. That was like the first time I got some international stream exposure, I guess.
This is a really bad situation for Waz to be in, unfortunately. He is match point down and so low on health.
Unfortunately, I didn't do as well as I hoped I would in Injustice. But moving on to MKX, I decided like, you know, I was just chilling. I wasn't too fussed about how I went in MKX, but I ended up getting 5th. Going into top 8 at Combo Breaker, I was like, I wasn't really sure what to expect, but once it actually started, once I like, you know, they're like, all right, now Waz is playing, and I start going up to the stage, it was like, it kind of just hit me, I was like, holy shit. And I knew everyone at home was watching too, so that kind of like, I wouldn't say it was pressure, but it was more so motivation to like, really just make it further in the tournament to try and win for everybody.
Waz is going to move on in the bracket. Are we going to see a brutality? Yes, we are. Why not? Waz coming all the way from Australia, moving on in this losers bracket, and he is in a great situation now.
Catch that with punish.
Taking the plus frames on the ground. Oh my god, tries to go for grab. I do not think that was what he was after. Looks like an execution error to me. Oh, the invisibility.
Oh no!
Invisible mix.
What's the mix?
Oh my god, I don't know. I can't see it. Drops the combo. This could be it.
Oh, how do you purposely neutral duck an invisible character? Oh my goodness.
My god.
The next tournament that I went to was actually EVO 2018. This was my first EVO, so I wasn't really sure what to expect. Overall, it was like a fun experience just because I got to meet everybody again, got to hang out with everyone. and I had a sick ass set with Newbie on streams.
Up jump two or low and swinging for the fences on the home run. Could he have the super? Doesn't. Instead goes for the unclassable, and that is enough to force a game 5.
I was actually pretty nervous, to be honest, because like it was like 2-2 at one point and it was so close, but I ended up clutching out. So my one game on stream at Evo, I ended up winning, which was really cool.
At you. Is this enough in the tank for the kill? Here's the knockdown. What's it gonna be?
Unfortunately, I did get 25th. I lost to Deoxys in a super close match. But again, it was just about the experience. I wasn't too fast. After Evo, I thought like, I thought that was pretty much the end of my IPS run for the year. And then all of a sudden, Injustice 2 Intercontinental gets announced. We've had to play in one online tournament and top 2 actually made it to Vienna. I ended up getting first and my good friend Gilbags got second. So my first match in Vienna was against Dizzy TT. He's from UK and he's also a Catwoman player. So I ended up beating him 3-1, I believe it was. I don't know why, I never really pop off, but as soon as I beat him, like something just like sparked in me. I was like so happy that like, I put Oz on the map a bit right there and I just like popped off. I couldn't help it. I had to pop off on it. My next match was against Shark Teeth. So I ended up beating him 3-0. I can't remember exactly, sorry if I got the score wrong, but it was either 3-0 or 3-1. And I ended up making it into winners final. So at that point I was like, I'm actually super close. Like I'm guaranteed top 3. I knew that going up against Tekken Master would be hard because he would have picked Green Arrow, which he did. He counter-picked me pretty badly. And it was super hard, I'll be honest. I got put into losers and I had to play Shark Teeth in the losers final which was probably honestly the best set I've ever played in like fighting games since I started.
I will if you will, mate.
Wait. I can't promise anything.
That's what just feed just like that. Where's Minato with the clutch when look at that guy's face?
So I ended up getting third to Shark Teeth. It was a super close set, 3-2. But either way, man, I was pretty happy with the experience. Future goals for pretty much next year is just to travel more. I had a good year like traveling. I traveled quite a bit. It was really exciting, honestly. But now that I've had a taste for it, like I just want to get that better performance each time I travel. So hoping this year that I can travel internationally and make like a really big top 8 or like get that really big win that, I feel like I can do. I just haven't had the chance to yet, or like I haven't performed at my best yet. But each tournament I went to, I felt like I got better. So pretty much just traveling and getting better overall in MK11.
Ladies and gentlemen, Darksider do it. They take it out.